Hi everyone, this is Messenger Marjolyn and I have the review for you for the Messenger post that I shared with Facebook on Friday. So this week we had three choices. We had a crystal ball, we had the crow, and we had the Ouija board. So if you haven't seen the post, I'll just allow you a few moments to ponder on those choices and allow one of them to just come to you. Okay, so generally something like this just jumps into your mind virtually straight away. So we'll move on with the reveals now. So what have we got here? So we'll start off with the crystal ball. So this beautiful crystal ball, it is said this to have the most perfect shape in the universe. It is a complete perfect sphere. And this ball is used for predicting the future. And the first thing that came to me when I was thinking about this choice was that, it was very clear that you are visionary and you have very strong clairvoyancy abilities. And, in order to make the most of this ability, you're being guided to really focus on activating your third eye chakra, the one that sits between your eyebrows on your forehead. And, you didn't choose the ball chose you, because I think it really wants to get to you to say that it's time to now start activating this gift that you have. Now, with each of these choices, there's three tarot cards. So let's see what, and the tarot. Okay, so here we go. You have the Sun in the upright position. We also have the Three of Cups, card of celebration, and we have the Eight of Wands. So the Sun is a really vibrant, happy, positive card. Everything's, like, excuse me, it says here, everything's happy and sunshine for you. Everything seems to be going well at the moment. And paired with the celebration card, it's like that you're really going to be celebrating something special with close family and friends. But the Eight of Wands coming through, that's a card that implies that there's going to be something that's going to manifest very quickly, something out of the blue, not so fast as the Ace of Wands, but something is going to be manifesting. But the message I got was to be mindful of what you put your focus on, because you can manifest both ways. You can manifest either the positive or something that you don't want. So just keep that in mind. But I think it's a time of very happy celebrations for you. But once again, a message from the universe is to start really practicing opening up that third eye and really recognizing your visionary abilities that you have. Okay, so the next card we have, or the next choice, was the Crow. And what struck me is that this is quite a popular choice for a lot of people. And this beautiful bird, it can travel between two worlds, so to speak. It can travel, it's here in the physical, but it can also go to beyond the veil and bring back messages, particularly those who have, from those who have parted. So the other thing I got was that there's a spiritual shift happening. So really pay attention. If you see a crow, really stop and ask your higher guidance, what is it that you're not seeing? What is it you're not hearing? But the other thing that was very strong with this card is that you have that strong cognizance ability. And that's just that ability to know. You know things without people having to say anything to you. You just, you can read between the lines. You know if someone's telling you the truth or not. And it was also, I got very strongly that you're being guided to open up your throat and your excuse me, crown chakra. So, and I think that if you spend some time in quiet contemplation, activating these two chakra points, you are going to notice a huge difference in your spiritual abilities. And the crow wants you to know that you can do exactly the same thing as the crow essence. You can actually travel beyond the veil and know things, and you can bring it back and help other people here on the planet that are going through something at the moment. So just keep that in your heart. So here's your tarot card with this message. So what do we have here? we have got the King of Wands in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and the Justice card in the upright position. So the King of Wands in reverse, excuse me, you know, there's part of you that are doubting that you actually have this ability. And how do you know until you actually try? That's the message that I'm getting here is, you know, give it your all and just don't sit on the sidelines saying and telling yourself that you can't do this, because you do have that ability. And the Death in reverse is saying that you're holding on to something that's not in your best interest. It's time to let it go. You're keeping yourself stuck in the same space. And I think that's to do with a belief about what you can actually, you know, your spiritual path. And the Justice in this position is saying to you that, you know, don't go and make any hasty moves just yet. Do a little bit more research, find out all the facts, and then you're ready to move forward. Okay, so now we have here the Ouija board. This came to me virtually straight away when I was guided to share the Ouija board. That this is not for the faint-hearted. You know, people tend to stay away from this sort of magic because you could be opening yourself up to other energies. But I get the impression that if you chose this messenger, that you're not afraid to try new things. You're not afraid to, you know, put yourself out there, and you have very strong clairaudience ability, so you can hear things. You know, you possibly hear, you know, voices from the other side, or hearing things, someone calling out your name when there's no one around. So, and the energy point that I was told to share with you is, you know, you focus on activating your crown chakra, because that's really just going to crystallize your abilities. That's just what came to me. And you're just being guided to listen to more of your internal voice, because it is telling you important messages, but somewhere along your path, I think that you might be dismissing them. Oh, look, and there's the black feathers sitting here. Perhaps a little bit of the crow essence coming through as well. And here are tarot cards. So we've got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So it's a little bit like the King of Wands. Again, there's just not enough confidence in your ability, in your growth opportunities. I've got a feeling that you might be just saying to yourself, oh, I'm not really good enough. But that's not true. You can. And when you flip this, the Queen of Pentacles is saying to you, look what you can receive if you can just flip Queenie back up into the upright position and start demonstrating that you have got that confidence, and you're willing to step up and step into this role. And then look at this, the Ace of Wands. I love the Ace cards because it's something coming out of the blue, something that magical that's going to be offered to you. And it's going to just be a pure delight. So that's I love my Ace cards. I think I said that. Okay, so there are our 3 messages for this week. And here, just wanted to let you know that I have this tarot book that I've created where you can actually, you know, draw 3 cards every day at the start of the day, record them in your tarot journal, and then wait until the end of the day and reflect back on these cards to see how it played out in your life. Because after a while, you're going to start developing a pattern. You're going to tap into all of these beautiful gifts of yours and use this as a guide to help you manifest the best day possible. And Donna Johnson, thank you very much for sharing the post and also sharing me your choice. And because of this, I said I was going to share a tarot book with somebody who did so, and your name came up. So I will be in touch to get your address so that I can actually send this book to you. But if you're interested in getting your own copy, they're on Amazon. It's available on all the Amazon sites. And you can also follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, it's time that Marjolyn really started, you know, stepping up and taking some of this guidance as well, and, you know, really taking my messenger service to the next level. So if you haven't liked the YouTube channel, please do so. If you haven't joined me on Facebook, I'd love to see you there. And I'm also on Instagram. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening, and I will see you again next week for another message.